What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. It is Fun Friday, so we have a whole Front Yard squad here. I'm your host, Simon, here, as always, with John, Luke, and Josh. We've got G-Man Jay, a.k.a. you can just call him Jay down there in the right-hand corner. And then Eric and Tim, our Fun Friday crew, are here to play brackets with us. How's it going, everyone? Eric specifically. It's been a while.
Would you say this is the FY fam by any chance?
Yes, Jay. Yes.
I got you, Judge.
I think Simon would say that.
I came on today just to say that to see JL's face.
And now he's out.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. See ya. See you later.
I feel like FY fam doesn't work, but if you said Front Yard Family instead of Front Yard Fantasy, that has a better ring to it.
That's definitely a better ring. FY fam sounds weird.
But you know, everyone's got a fam, you know?
FY fam sounds like an insult. Like, hey, FY fam. Like, you're just...
F your fam.
Fine, whatever. You know, take it how you will. Yeah,
Brady's alluding to it. We are doing a best Will Ferrell movie bracket today, and we are also doing the best free agent wide receiver signings. There is a caveat. We are only doing wide receivers that switch teams. So if they signed with the same team, Juju, we are not talking about them today. It's just wide receivers on new teams. But Brady says the answer to the Will Ferrell bracket is none of them. Maybe Kicking and Screaming. That might be the hottest movie take I've ever heard. That Kicking and Screaming is Will Ferrell's best movie.
It's not that crazy, boys. It's not that crazy. That's a great movie, but there's a lot of
underrated
what is best? That's funny.
Josh, I will fight you if that's the hill you die on tonight.
It's not my favorite Will Ferrell movie, so we're not going to be fighting too much.
Josh couldn't even wait for the intro song to let up. He had to get in there and comment and tell Brady what was up.
Right when we started the stream, the song was going. Brady posted that, and I was like, going on YouTube right now. Brady, who hurt you?
What's up, Z2? Jay said something already. He's coming in trying to make FY fam happen. Guys, we've got two full brackets to get to today. So I say we jump in. Before we get started, though, guys, if you enjoy what we're doing here, you want to support the show, please subscribe to us on YouTube. We are there as Front Yard Fantasy. Yeah, Eric's got it.
Sorry, I always wanted to do it. I couldn't even wait. I always wanted to do it. Couldn't wait.
Smash.
Dive right into that like.
It says follow. Hit it, like Eric said. Yeah.
We are making dreams come true here.
I love how you were like, I specifically want to know how Eric is, and then never gave Eric the opportunity to answer that.
I think Jay cut him off.
Sorry, Eric. I apologize.
Eric, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
I'm good. People have a habit of scheduling evening meetings on Fridays, which I don't recommend if you want people to hate you. Otherwise, March Madness. I'm kind of the only bad thing about this stream right now is that I can't be watching it, but I would never miss this. So
hey, you could always have a window up in the corner.
Well, I thought about it, but I got right there. If you guys want to, if you need to,
let's have it on the background.
I'll flip it on and we can,
Do you have Maryland going all the way?
Idea.
Maryland all the way.
Ah,
yep.
You actually
had to get some good luck in here. Got Maryland, Ravens, Orioles, which maybe are the best of all those teams. World Series 2021.
Speaking of Oreos, where do you rank them?
I saw this really good video about making a Lego Oreo cheesecake. It was a slow. What do they call them? Stop motion video. Yeah,
Lego.
Lego
Oreo.
Oh, Mega.
Lego.
Okay, I'm so confused.
It's the secret ingredient. NBA says, "What's up, beautiful folks of FYF? You guys are looking swell. Thank you, NBA. Your basketball cupcake looks swell too. And he wants to know what you guys are drinking during the madness today. Nothing.
Stella.
Cool blue.
Wow, a big mix of things. I love it.
Tim's drinking a Bebo.
Bebo ball. Oh, we're playing Bebo ball today, boys.
Bebo ball.
Babodi. Sorry, I get excited.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna pull up the first bracket. Let me share my screen.
Hey, we're going to need some help from the audience today. We got 6 people, an even amount of people. So our votes, maybe we tie. Maybe go 3-3. We're going to rely on you guys, I think. Right, Simon?
Yep. And I named this one the wrong thing because I'm a ding-a-ling ding-dong.
It's all good.
We're going to start this tournament. We've got 8 wide receivers here, 8 wide receiver signings of players switching teams that we are going to be talking about. This isn't just who's the best wide receiver. It's about fit too. Know what I mean? Maybe you're upset with where one of these guys landed because you thought they had a lot more potential output or value on another team. So So that's what this bracket's about. It's about landing spot. It's about the receiver. Just the best free agent wide receiver signing. I guess it can be for fantasy purposes or NFL purposes. Take it as you will. Jarsht says, "What's up, guys? How's it going?"
What a good name.
What up, my friend?
Jerfst.
NBA wants to reveal all of our final two, who we've got in the finals in the NCAA tournament. Me too.
I could do that. Easy. Gonzaga and Baylor. I know it's a little chalky, and I have Gonzaga winning, but I feel like it's a little chalky, but that's what I think.
That's a bold pick.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say anything because I have Gonzaga winning it too, but I haven't beat Oklahoma State. So
Okay.
Hey, so do I. So I guess we're all in the
I think
same
I have
boat.
a little bit different.
Not me. I've got Colorado, Oklahoma State, with Oklahoma State taking it home. That is my finals matchup.
Yikes.
I go with teams that got.
That's what your heart set on.
That's what my heart said. I watched them run through their conference tournaments. They look pretty good. So I usually pick the team to win it all with the player that I enjoy watching the most. And I only watched like 5 college basketball games this year. So Cade Cunningham got the nod. So Oklahoma State, I have going all the way.
I did
pretty good,
I did a special bracket where I made like Pokemon battles. So I took their mascots and put them against each other. All the humans lost automatically. So if they were fighting each other, I just guessed. But the problem with that bracket is that, you know what Drexel's mascot is? A dragon.
Can't beat a dragon.
You can't beat a dragon. Nothing can beat a dragon. So I had Drexel winning one of my brackets.
That should go well. I think they're down like 30 already to Illinois right now. Freaking dragons! They need to unleash their secret weapon.
Right?
Secret weapon.
Secret weapon.
What even is an Illini? Oh,
I have Gonzaga and Baylor, so very chalky.
You guys are some chalk ass mofos.
Wait, you have Gonzaga and Baylor?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I have Houston.
Josh,
go.
I've
say
been going
it-
2 rounds.
You say it like 25% of the brackets aren't going to have Gonzaga and Baylor meeting in the championship game. Like you said that like you were shocked.
Dan makes a really good point.
By Pokemon rules, ice beats dragon. That's very true.
Are there any
Who's
ice mascots?
though? Yeah.
The Huskies,
There's got to be a
maybe?
Yeti. Huskies are
Yeah, but
definitely ice.
But they're not going to beat a dragon. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Unless it was like a
You gotta get
magical
an ice-
husky.
Super effective, bro.
Yeah.
Super
I don't
effective.
care. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
If
Doesn't matter.
Arizona
Sorry.
State or Duke were in the tournament, as much as I hate to say it, their mascots are literal devils.
Yeah.
Sun Devil,
Duke?
Blue
I'm
Devil.
not familiar with Duke. I don't know them.
They're the Doo-Doo
Yeah, they-
Devils, I believe, is their mascot.
Right there, yeah. Mhm.
What's up, Detroit Beastie? Welcome in. We are
What
about
up,
to
Chris?
jump into our first bracket. It is free agent wide receiver signings, players that switch teams. Sorry, Juju, you didn't make the cut for this bracket. Tim, we're going to go to you first with our very first matchup. This is the battle of 2 New York Jets wide receiver signings. It is Corey Davis and Keelan Cole. Which one of these is the better free agent wide receiver signing for the Jets?
Let me first say I am sorry to both of these guys for having wound up on the Jets.
At least Adam Gates is there.
Yeah, that's true. I don't actually care about this one, so I'm gonna just go with the 8 seed.
Classic.
John Luke, where are you going?
I'm going Corey Davis.
Joshua?
So, I'm just letting you guys know how I'm going to take this. Is like, it's not the best player, and I know that's what we're kind of doing, but it's the best. Just like, it doesn't fit well. It doesn't make sense. Corey Davis doesn't make much sense on the Jets to me. Maybe they get a new quarterback, but I don't know. I still like him a lot. That's what I was about to say, though. Keelan Cole doesn't really fit too much either, but I don't know. I just don't know what the Jets are doing right now. I guess I never know what the Jets are doing, but I'll go with Corey Davis here.
The way I'm thinking about it is he's at least like a 1 with a Mims being 2, whereas Keelan Cole is like also going to be a 2, so he's probably going to be 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. 1, 2, but I would go 1A, 1B maybe. 2.
Maybe, yeah.
Z2 says no John Brown to Oakland love. So how I determined the 8 that were going to be in the bracket is I went by the average yearly amount they signed for. So these are the 8 highest paid free agent wide receiver signings that switch teams. John Brown is making less money per year than every single one of these players.
And we can't really make these brackets 9 people, that just
Joe, you look wildly confused by that.
That's a complex tiebreaker, but
It's not a large enough sample
works.
size. I mean,
yeah,
Same
got at least 9.
Same Flynn size.
I'm going to kill you guys.
I
Jay,
think Jay Fuse
Corey
made a
Davis
good
or
point
Keelan
here.
Cole?
I had no idea
Yourself?
Keelan Cole even signed with the Jets, so for that reason alone, I'm going to go with Corey Davis.
Corey Davis has won, but Eric, where are you going? I guess they haven't won. Keelan Cole could
I know.
tie it up.
Oh, yeah.
I
Josh,
forgot we got 6 votes.
wait. Josh, did you say this is a good point?
I think it's a great point, actually. I think
You
it
just
is
said the
a
same thing.
worse landing spot for Corey Davis. Like,
But that's not a point. That's just an
compared to
opinion.
Keelan Cole.
I like it for Corey Davis, to be honest with you, from a fantasy standpoint.
There were so many places I was so excited for Corey Davis to land.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's the best, but I think he
Yeah.
can perform there from a fantasy perspective.
I don't know. Are they going to still have Darnold?
I think they do.
Yeah.
For now.
Darnold's not a bad quarterback.
He's
I think
fine.
he is.
He's
He's
not bad.
He's bad. He's bad.
He's
guys.
average.
He's
I'll
not
say
Josh
average.
Rosen bad, so
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to beat Josh Rosen bad.
exactly.
Let's move on.
Mason Rudolph would like to have a word with you, JL.
You're right. Oh God, I'm wrong.
Eric,
Sorry.
are you
Sorry,
going
Eric.
Corey Davis or Keelan Cole here?
So basically, both of these receivers have committed to ending their careers. So I'll just go Corey Davis by default of having the highest seed. He could have won a Super Bowl in Baltimore, but he opted out.
Dingling. I'm glad he's not in Baltimore as a Browns fan, but yeah, it's for the Jets. This has to be Corey Davis. And for fantasy, like which one of these guys am I going to be drafting next year? If either, it's going to be Corey Davis. So Corey Davis wins 5-1. And guys, as members of the audience today, if there is a tie, since we've got 6 people, we will need your votes to break the tie. So be ready for that. Everyone in the chat, let us know what you think about these matchups. We need you. John Luke, you are starting this next one, and this next one I think is pretty interesting. Marvin Jones to Jacksonville or Will Fuller to Miami. Marvin Jones, what we assume is with Trevor Lawrence, and Will Fuller with Tua Tagovailoa.
Man, the last 2 were both doo-doo picks. These are both opposite of doo-doo picks. So PP picks. I'm gonna go.
Good one, JL.
That's it for me, guys. I'm out of here.
I'd like.
We're all highbrow here.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go Will Fuller. I think that's a much better landing spot. I like Jacksonville a lot for Marvin Jones, but I think that Will Fuller could potentially unlock this Dolphins offense.
Will Fuller, 1 vote. Josh, where are you going?
This one's tough for me because I am a big Marvin Jones fan. I really am. I think he might be just as good as a wide receiver as Will Fuller. But when we're talking about the situation they landed in, I know there's other wide receivers in both these situations. Jacksonville has DJ Chark and Laviska Shenault. And then Will Fuller is going there with Devontae Parker. I think Will Fuller is going into a better situation, actually. Maybe not with the quarterback throwing into him, but just overall, I think he could be better for fantasy. I'm going to go with Will Fuller here.
Will Fuller 2-0. Jay, are you agreeing with them, or are you going Marvin Jones to Jacksonville?
I'm going with Will Fuller, and basically Josh took everything that I was going to say. So basically, I think there's going to be more competition in Jacksonville. I think it's more of a 1A, 1B, 1C situation where Will Fuller, if he's healthy, is the best wide receiver there, hands down.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Good point.
You wish.
Laviska's going to wind up as the wide receiver 1 there. So just remember that.
Which one? 1A, 1B, or 1C?
He's 1A.
Well, here's the thing.
Jones
Marvin
is 1B, and Chark is going to be 1C.
Marvin Jones and Chark, they play a very similar position.
Exactly.
You know?
They're
So,
going to eat each other's back.
yeah.
Literally the same position.
Laviska does not play. the same
Guys, wait.
position.
Literally,
I get what you're saying.
all 8 of these guys play.
The same.
It's not even just these 2.
I'm so unprepared now.
I'm just kidding. I get what you're saying.
Taylor's back. He's here to harass Jay.
Nice.
Thank God.
I love you
Give
too,
it to
Taylor.
him.
He just comes in here to say that, and then he leaves.
That's a good
He never
point,
actually
yeah.
does the harassing.
NBA wants to know, how can you guys pick cheater to be a winner? I guess he's referring to Will Fuller's performance-enhancing drugs this past year. But that has nothing to do with what we're determining. If Will Fuller is better for fantasy, he's better for fantasy. So we'll see if he can perform without them next year. But
If this was wide receivers who didn't cheat, then I think Will Fuller probably would not be at the top.
no, he wouldn't be.
It is concerning. His best season ever, most healthy season ever, was the season he got caught with PEDs.
I know that's
that does mean something.
Yeah. Mark
So,
Ingram, I think, had a similar
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Very good season. Caught with drugs. Very bad season afterwards.
Yeah.
Eric, where are you going with this one?
I mean,
Drugs are bad and
well, Let me just comment. Very rarely do you take PEDs and your performance gets worse.
Good point.
That's the point.
They're not PDDs.
I actually like Jackson. I like Jacksonville in this situation. I'm going Jacksonville. I think Josh mentioned the receivers. Look, they're probably going to draft Trevor Lawrence, right? We'd probably bet our houses on that. I think I like Trevor Lawrence year one over Tua at this point. Now, that doesn't mean I haven't seen enough from Tua yet, I don't think. But I'm going Jacksonville. Plus James Robinson.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
This is where Tim says, but Najee Harris.
Yeah. Did you consider
We're probably going to get
there?
Chris Carson, so that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting.
Eric, agree with a lot of what you said there. Trevor Lawrence, I view higher than Tua. Like Trevor year one, higher than Tua. I like the offense in Jacksonville a little bit better right now. We'll see what it looks like at the beginning of the season, which feels weird to say that I like the Jacksonville offense more. But I still think it's going to be Will Fuller for me just because of the wide receiver situation on each team. I think Will Fuller has a chance to step in and really just be the guy immediately. Like could be the wide receiver one for that team. So I have to go Will Fuller, give him the win. Tim, you throwing one to Marvin Jones, or are you giving it to Will Fuller?
No, my answer is Will Fuller, but I don't have to use any of the points I was going to make. So just wait for the next round.
Oh, God.
Okay, Josh, you were going first on this one. It is Nelson Aguilar to New England or AJ Green to Arizona. What's up, Nick? Welcome in.
What up, Nick?
What, Nick? Am I chopped liver? Like, what's up?
Yes.
I thought we were friends, Nick.
It's because
He
you're
used to
wearing a
just be
Duke
me.
shirt.
Hey, it is what it is.
Oh, man.
Bring the hate.
This one, huh? This one. So
Nice
I don't like Nelson Aguilar's situation in New England. They're signing all these weapons: Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, Kendrick Bourne. I don't know what Nelson Aguilar is going to be in New England, but I don't know what AJ Green's going to be in Arizona. I actually just realized they haven't officially signed Larry Fitzgerald in Arizona yet. I think this is a better situation for AJ Green. I really do. I'm going to go with AJ Green here.
AJ Green with a 1-0. Oh, hiccup.
Oh.
It's
Alrighty
that
then.
burger I ate.
Oh, my.
A little black bean burger, just so everyone's aware.
AJ
Not
Green
a
with
beef burger.
Who's
Yeah.
up?
AJ
Well,
Green
first-
just gets my stomach in knots. Jay, where are you going with this? Nick
First
says
off-
AJ Green resurrection in Zona.
Zona. I like that. Zona.
I would like to point out that Josh/Jeff said that Kendrick Bourne is a weapon. So I just wanted to point that out. Everybody heard that.
He's had some
Yeah.
good games.
I think it's a good signing. I don't mind it, but I wouldn't necessarily call him a weapon. I think I like AJ Green a lot in Arizona. I think he's going to have a bounce back season. There was a lot of talk, as good as Joe Burrow was. I don't have the stat in front of me, but they said there was a lot of uncatchable passes that were thrown his way. So I think that, he's still able to run fast. He's still, he stayed semi-healthy last year, even though, it's for AJ Green, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I just have no interest in a wide receiver that has Cam Newton throwing the ball to him.
Especially a deep threat wide receiver that
Right.
has Cam Newton throwing the
Right.
ball to him.
Exactly.
I know
Yeah,
it's Sully was on the stream the other day, Roto Heat Sully, and he was the one who brought up the statistic that Joe Burrow had the lowest completion percentage on.
I knew I heard it
passes in
somewhere.
quarterback last season or something like that. So I believe that was it. But he was bad on deep passes last year. He was not good at throwing the ball downfield. So you went AJ Green as well, Jay?
Yep.
2-0 AJ Green. Eric, where are you going on this one?
Guys, Nelson Aguilar got $22 million over 2 years. Like, how does that happen?
That's a lot
Yeah.
of money.
I'm honestly flabbergasted more people aren't talking about this. He could be a weapon, but like that right away is like, I'm out. AJ Green probably going to be injured all season, but if he's not, I think it could be a nice role behind, Hopkins and that offense, right? So I could see a little, last hurrah from AJ. I like AJ.
Yeah.
Another vote for AJ. With that contract, I really would think that I would vote Nelson Aguilar. But as much as I believe Cam could have a bounce back year, I don't think he's got the arm he once had, and I don't want to trust the downfield threat with Cam Newton. So I have to go AJ Green here as well. You guys all made great points.
And I want
Timothy-
to, real fast to your point, downfield threat, Nelson Aguilar. If it was a bigger body downfield threat, I don't know, like
Mike
AJ Green,
Williams.
even, Mike Williams, I would be more excited. I think just more of that throw it up and go get it kind of guy. I think that's what Cam Newton thrives with a little bit more than just a speed guy.
What, like Kelvin Benjamin?
Yes, exactly. No, but actually, like they played well together, right?
Yeah, and he's a big boy. Tim, where are you going? Nelson Aguilar, New England, or AJ Green in Arizona?
AJ Green
Let's
in
go.
Arizona.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate you. I would have been confused if you didn't say it exactly how I
I
said
wanted
it.
to make sure I said it slowly for you.
Okay, thank you. JL, could you also respond slowly? Nelson Aguilar in New England or AJ Green in Zona?
AJ Green in Zona.
Tim, you're
Yeah,
acting weird today. You're like actually like going with like our votes and stuff.
You're acting weird today.
I mean, no, I didn't. I've only gotten 2 votes right.
Okay,
2 for
fair
3.
enough. You know, Will Fuller and AJ Green.
That's better. Usually you're 0 for 3 at this point.
And then I got you and Cole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
And that's a lower seed. I'm right on brand.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The next one we've got is Emmanuel Sanders going to Buffalo or Curtis Samuel going to the Washington football team. Jay, you are up first on this one. What is the better free agent signing? This is our 2 seed versus our 7 seed.
This really doesn't even need any analysis. It's Curtis Samuel. It's not close. Although I will say, Curtis Samuel didn't look that good under Ron Rivera in Carolina. He didn't have his quote unquote breakout season until he left. So, maybe pump the brakes a little bit on Samuel. He might not be used the same way he was in Carolina this year.
Z2 says go ahead and put Samuel in the championship. Eric, where are you going with this? Curtis Samuel to Washington or Emmanuel Sanders to Buffalo?
Yeah, I pretty much feel exactly the same. I'm not like as hyped as Samuel as everyone else, but to me, Sanders is like, okay, take out John Brown, put Sanders in. Like he's good at this point, but he's not going to like make a huge difference to Buffalo, I don't think. So
2-0 Curtis Samuel. I'm a little bit worried about Samuel's usage in Washington, what Jay alluded to. And had they not just signed Ryan Fitzpatrick, I actually think I would have voted for Emmanuel Sanders in this poll. But with Fitzmagic going to Washington, that's enough for me. A quarterback I trust enough to maybe utilize Curtis Samuel. I'm going to vote for Curtis Samuel as well. But that really is the difference. If Ryan Fitzpatrick had not signed there yet, Emmanuel Sanders would be the winner of this one for me because he has Josh Allen throwing the ball, and I believe he will have a role in that offense. But that's the difference for me is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Tim, where are you going? Emmanuel Sanders or Curtis Samuel?
Before I say anything, grapes are still not S tier. I have to make that.
Z2, thank you for coming in and saying that.
Not
because they
S
are.
tier. That's not true.
100%.
And for that reason alone, give me Emmanuel Sanders.
Why are you taking it out on Emmanuel Sanders?
Because Z2 said go ahead and put Samuel in the championship.
Yeah.
What's up, Anthony? Welcome in.
What up,
we are
Anthony?
going over free agent wide receiver signings. We're picking the best one. These are only players that switch teams. For those of you that are joining us now, right now is our last matchup of the first round. Emmanuel Sanders versus Curtis Samuel. Tim just voted. John Luke, you are up.
I am, contrary to everyone else on this panel here, I'm excited about Curtis Samuel. He's joining Terry McLaurin again. They were college teammates. And I think that he absolutely can carve out a role for himself as that, more short down, check down, short pass type of guy. He might siphon some of those that receiving work away from the running backs. But I'm excited. I think that hopefully Ron Rivera will use him differently. So I'm gonna go Curtis Samuel here.
Curtis Samuel has officially won, but Jay, where are you going with it? Or Josh?
My name's
sorry.
Josh.
Jay,
All these
Jeff.
freaking
Josh.
Jay names, okay?
Josh Shave, Jeff.
There's like a totally normal amount, same as we normally have on the show.
Okay, to have 6 people and half of them, their name all starts with the same letter, that's not
Usually
normal.
it's 2/3 of your.
Yeah, but
co-hosts.
usually
All
you're
right.
stupid.
So it's
and your
actually
face is
less
dumb.
of a percentage today.
Yeah, but more raw numbers, ding-a-ling.
More raw numbers.
So Josh, Jeff, Jay, John,
I
Jacob.
love what you
Jingleheimer
said,
Schmidt.
Simon.
My dad's here.
If Ryan Fitzpatrick hadn't gotten signed by Washington yet, I would be not very excited about Curtis Samuel. I think they need someone that can get the ball to the receivers in Washington. Finally, Emmanuel Sanders, he'll be fine. I don't know if he's quite going to take Gabe Davis's role. I think they're going to play different roles, but I'm going to go with Curtis Samuel.
I want nothing to
5
do with
to 1.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Curtis Samuel
me
won
neither.
that one.
Not Dynasty for sure, and probably not too much in redraft, but I could see him being a little bit relevant.
I threw this up here, but Z2 wants Grapes S tier merch. And Dan throwing some more J names in the chat. I always wondered why his last name is Schmidt.
His name is
all
my
the
name
names-
too.
Josh Jacobs,
Um,
Josh Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Good one,
I've
Josh.
never heard that one before.
Eric,
It
you've
just
got the
reminded me
first-
when reading that.
You've got the first vote in this one, Eric. It is Corey Davis to the New York Jets versus Will Fuller to Miami. This is our second round matchup, our semifinals. Which is the better free agent wide receiver signing? What's so funny, Josh?
I was like that Anthony there. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I go by Anthony. Please
Nice to meet you,
Um,
Anthony.
yeah.
I'm
Well, I
Johnny.
guess Tim's real name is Jimothy, right? So there is actually more
Mhm.
J's.
I'd rather die.
More
I'm only
raw
going to
dingalings.
address me. Please address me as Jarek for the rest of the show.
Jared.
Refer to Derek, and you can just call me. You can call me raw dingaling.
Solder.
Rod Jaiman.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to pick Davis. I don't know. I think obviously he's the better receiver. Okay, but it's the Jets, and so I can't pick the Jets. I think like Will Fuller is the bigger difference maker because I just don't think the Jets are going to be competing. They're a bunch of dinglings.
Bunch of
There's some-
dinglings.
They're raw
Dingalings.
dingalings. Talk about raw dingalings. That's what they got over there.
I hope your mom is in the
What
comments.
did I get myself into?
You know exactly what you
Say
got
that
yourself
every
into.
Friday.
Yeah,
That
you
is
watch.
true.
You watch.
I'm
us
just
every
trying
day.
to. I'm trying to act innocent. That's all.
Anthony says Jaiman sounds interesting. Element.
It's not the first time I called him that.
I just stopped being able to say LMAO halfway through it. I was like, LMAO.
God bless you.
The first time we brought up Jaiman, I believe it was me. I added
Hyman.
Vajaiman.
I
But
came
that's-
up with the name Jaiman though. You had to get all dirty with it. I was
I don't know
just
if that's
simply.
one you want to put your name on.
It is,
Okay,
Sam-
moving on from Vajaiman. I know I brought it up, but I'm also moving on. Corey Davis versus Will Fuller. Eric, I agree with everything you said. I think Will Fuller's got better potential to like make a difference on Miami, but then also for fantasy, I'm more excited about Will Fuller in Miami than I am about Corey Davis in New York. So I'm gonna go Will Fuller. Timothy.
Wait, hold on. I meant to tell you guys the other day. I was talking to my mom, and she had apparently been sending our YouTube channel around to people at the high school she works, and she was sending around the one with JJ Zacharyson where we're playing Quiplash. She goes, I didn't realize the language you guys use.
That's not the right one,
That's
probably.
not
to
the
send
best
around.
episode to send her. Then. So I believe that one. I was like, I effed your wife. Was one of the answers.
Yikes.
I just found out the other day that my grandmother has watched, and it makes me really nervous which episode she's watched.
She's like,
And the worst part was
Simon. I mean Simon.
she doesn't watch it anymore because she doesn't know how to turn it off. And so someone turned it on for her and she couldn't turn it off, and she was saying like, I just don't turn it on anymore because I can't get it off. So I'm imagining she also has autoplay on, so like our stream ends and she was just stuck until someone came to her house to stop it from playing our streams on loop over and over and over again.
Has to smash the computer just to turn it off.
Okay, Tim. Corey Davis or Will Fuller?
So a little insider information. When Ryan Fitzmagic was leaving Tua and the Miami Dolphins, he gave Tua a gift. Now, we all know Fitzmagic is a gunslinger, and he does that because he has 18 cojones. He gave Tua two of them before he left. So now Tua is 1/9 of Ryan Fitzmagic. So he's gaining more
18
confidence.
cojones.
Basically.
Now he's 4 up.
No, he's still Tua because
He didn't have any before.
no, he's not. He wasn't a deep threat, but now he's a deep threat. And throwing in a deep threat with Will Fuller, oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna be slinging it. Absolutely.
3-0 thanks to Fitzpatrick's gift.
My head hurts now. All of a sudden, I don't know why.
Flip
the best
side, it
analysis
also
I've heard.
limits Washington's upside.
That's
because
what I was going to
now
say. He only
he
has
has-
16.
Yeah,
16
he's only got
minutes now.
16
That's
left.
kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's reflected in his contract.
They grow back.
Tom Luke, where are you going?
I'm going Will Fuller. I think
Will
Tim
Fuller.
nailed it.
Yeah, Tim with the perfect analysis there. And Josh, are you piling it on, knocking out
Actually-
the 1 seed?
Actually, though, I mean, what Tim said, it changed my mind a bit. I mean, I didn't know that, Tua had more cojones now, but yeah, it's Will Fuller.
Will Fuller,
Davis, I hate his landing spot, and I know
Prepare to be
people might disagree, but I just don't like it.
Brady says he has to head out. He's hoping to see Kicking and Screaming versus Elf in the final later.
Prepare to be
We'll see you
disappointed.
later, Brady. Don't worry. Everyone here will leave disappointed if brackets stands true to what it's done before. NBA wants to know, do you think Trubisky should be one of the 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL?
Nope.
No, I don't.
Next.
If he goes to the Patriots, I'd love it. That'd be awesome.
Do you think absolutely
So in that
not.
case, yeah, absolutely.
Put him on the Browns.
No. We don't deserve that. Better no card.
Yes.
Justin Tucker, mega fan checking in. We got to do a Justin Tucker bracket one day. It's all just Justin Tucker.
Yes.
We'll bring
and
on Andres to do that to help us with that.
Anthony wants to know if we guys are concerned Will Fuller will get hurt without PED help. The only reason for his breakout last season was his ability to finally stay healthy. I don't know if we can, without a shadow of a doubt, attribute that to the PEDs, though. Like, it makes sense. Like, I would
Are you
draw that
concerned?
conclusion. Am I concerned? Yeah. But I'm not like saying it's guaranteed that he won't be able to stay healthy next year. So
Yeah,
There's
I don't know if
definitely
we can
concern.
extrapolate that, but
I'm concerned.
yeah, there's definitely concern.
who cast the last vote?
It's my turn.
Okay, Jay. You gonna end it?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna not vote.
It's-
Clean sweep
Wow,
for Will
dude.
Fuller.
Yeah, if I feel like you want to go Corey Davis.
It's
make
closer
it
for me
worse
than it
if
is for you
it's
guys,
not
but
Corey
it
Davis.
is.
It actually
it's
is close
closer
to
for me than it is. But I was thinking about it. If I was on the clock, I was drafting, and these two guys were who I was picking between. It would be Will Fuller.
It probably would be for me too.
So see, mine might change if I was on the clock, unless I was the Jets general.
I know that's
manager,
not the question.
and I know I was screwed.
So Will Fuller wins 6-0 over the number 1 seed, Corey Davis. See ya, Corey Davis. We do not like your landing spot. We've got AJ Green versus Curtis Samuel in our other semifinal matchup, though. If Jay voted last, that means I'm voting first on this one, if my math is correct.
I believe so.
This one's tough for me. This one's actually a lot tougher than I thought it was because I was fairly disappointed initially when Curtis Samuel signed with Washington. I thought there was a lot of cool spots for him where he could have thrived. And AJ Green to Arizona was kind of like, as places he could land, it was one of the ones I was happier about. But I think they were starting on different levels. Like Curtis Samuel started up here and then his landing spot pushed him down. AJ Green started on here, landing spot pushed him up a little bit. It's still Curtis Samuel for me, even though I like AJ Green's situation better. I just think, I think maybe watching how Curtis Samuel was utilized this last year, Ron Rivera learned his lesson, and with Ryan Fitzpatrick, they're going to be able to do some cool stuff with him. Timothy.
So like I mentioned before, the flip side of Ryan giving away 2 of his many cojones is his accuracy is going to be thrown off. He's going to be a little bit off center.
He accidentally gave away. Yeah, he
He's
gave
just
away
gonna
2
start
left
walking around
cojones.
like this. And just
Exactly.
leaning to the side.
Yeah. So
Leaning.
his multidimensional axis that is usually held Loctite by the 18 is now just a little bit off.
You know,
I
this
think-
all
I
makes
think-
sense. Remember that throw he made mid-season where his like neck's getting
Yeah,
pulled, like
exactly.
his face mask getting pulled, and he just launches it.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. It was the balance he got from his 18 cojones.
Yeah.
Exactly. So without those extra ones, I'm worried he's gonna be a little too ambitious. He's gonna think he had what he had, but he doesn't. So
He
he's
forgot.
gonna
that he
be
gave him up.
he's gonna
Where'd
be
they go?
he's gonna be a pick machine. I'm gonna take AJ Green, partially because I actually like AJ Green a little bit better in his spot, but also all the other stuff I said before.
Tim with the cojones analysis. We've got the cojones expert on the show. I don't know if you knew that,
Tim
guys.
cojones.
Tim Cojones. Damn it, another Tim name.
Another Tim name.
JL, are you going AJ Green or Curtis Samuel?
I'm going Curtis Samuel. I like AJ Green, but I feel like a lot of it is hopeful. Like I'm hopeful that he's going to be good, but we don't know how he's going to fit into that system exactly. So I'm going to go Curtis Samuel.
All of this is hopeful.
That's true. That's true. But it's more hopeful with AJ Green.
What's up, Sean? Welcome
What up,
in.
Sean?
Glad to have you here, man. We are going over free agent wide receiver landing spots in this bracket. Only wide receivers that switch teams. We are in the second semifinal matchup, and it is Josh's vote.
King
Curtis
of
Samuel
bottom
and
golf.
AJ Green, king of bottom golf himself.
You know me. I love my bottom golf.
Hey, Tim, is there something very specific that you think of when you hear bottom golf?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
Good.
Josh, AJ Green or Curtis Samuel?
Wait, Maria earlier this week, she wasn't watching that stream. She's just like, "What's bottom golf?" I'm like, "It's the opposite of top golf."
It's a really impressive putt.
Okay. Josh, Curtis Samuel or AJ Green?
So yeah, this is a hard one. Last round, I like what you said, JL. I hadn't thought about this yet, but you said something about Curtis Samuel. I think taking work away from the running backs, maybe, and yeah, maybe that's a possibility. I haven't even thought about that. Like, just not running work, but receiving work, because he kind of works in that same area. I'm going to go with Curtis Samuel here, just because I think he's guaranteed to have more catches. You know, AJ Green, I don't know. I've always been a big AJ Green fan, even though he's with the Bengals. I'm a Ravens fan, but his talent is great. But last few years, we haven't seen that talent come through as much. So I don't know. Curtis Samuel.
I think, I agree with what Simon said about like their landing spots to bump them up, but I still just think Curtis Samuel's above.
Yeah.
Wow, you agreed with me. Anthony says AJ Green is just name recognition at this point. I agree with JL. There's just way too much what ifs with Green than Samuel. Jay, your vote. Are you giving the win to Curtis Samuel, or are you throwing it to AJ Green and see if we end up with a tie?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Curtis Samuel. It's pretty easy for me. You know, I won't mind taking AJ Green if he falls and hope he gets a bounce back and you get some value. But Curtis Samuel has a much higher ceiling. And like JL was saying, if they do use him, siphon away some of those targets from the running backs and throw him to Samuel and get creative, he could have a really good season.
Yeah, completely agree. Eric, are you piling it on, or are you
yeah, I'm gonna pile it on.
Pile it on.
5-1, Curtis Samuel. That's the Tim I know and love, being on the side of a 5-1. We've got Will Fuller versus Curtis Samuel in the championship. And Tim, it is back to you with the first vote.
Okay, so
Blue Gatorade almost just went through my nose.
It would not be the first drink snorted through a nose this week on screen. That has already happened.
Gross. So the answer is Will Fuller, because if you're talking landing spots, he landed on the moon, baby. That's where the Dolphins are. We're already there. We're going to space, baby. Next stop, Mars, to the moon and beyond.
According to your own analysis, they lost 16 cojones from last season to this season.
That's actually very true.
But Tua gained a couple cojones. So
that's a loss. We do the math.
A net loss.
No. It's the confidence. Those are magic cojones, by the way. They're going to grow. And
2 cojones
more
from
confidence.
Fitzpatrick are more.
Exactly.
Many more cojones.
Well, Fitzpatrick's cojones are like starfish arms. If you cut them off, they're going to grow back eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And also, we get to play the Jets twice a year, so that's pretty cool. Answer's Will Fuller.
What's up, Sully? And he says Will Fuller should sweep this. And Sully, you came in just in time to hear us talking about cutting up Ryan Fitzpatrick cojones. That's what we were talking about. That's where we're at.
And then they grow back.
And then they grow back. JL, you've got the next vote. Will Fuller with Mr. Fitzpatrick. Mr. Fitzpatrick's cojones thrown to him into a Tagovailoa or Curtis Samuel in Washington.
I'm going to go Curtis Samuel.
Ooh.
He concerns me a little bit, so.
Josh?
It's not the player, it's the spot. So remember that.
It's a mixture a little bit, right? It says this is the toughest one yet, I think. I really do.
Crazy that would happen in the championship.
Yeah. It doesn't normally happen like this, but it should happen like this, right? I'm gonna go with Will Fuller here.
You know what? I'm going back, because what Tim said is absolutely right. It's the spot, not the player. So I gotta go with Will Fuller.
Wow.
Will Fuller.
Wow. Okay. Easy enough.
Will Fuller or Curtis Samuel?
I'm going Curtis Samuel. I don't trust Will Fuller. He's got the highest upside. I had to drop that real quick. But I don't trust him to stay healthy. I think I could see Curtis Samuel being a better fantasy asset for the entirety of the season, and that's how my brain works. So Curtis
Will
Samuel
Fuller?
it is.
Oh, Curtis Samuel. I heard what I wanted to hear.
That sounds about right. We're used to it with you, Simon.
3-1, Curtis Samuel. Eric, where are you going with this?
So I was really convinced by the 2 cojones argument that Tim made. really leaning me towards Fuller. But then, as we just pointed out last round, the flaw in that is that they're actually negative 14 down now. So I got to go.
Yeah. Fair enough. I don't blame you.
That's a good point. It's a double-edged cojones.
All right, we need some double-edged
Simon, what are you doing?
Okay,
somebody's got to use that as a fantasy name this year. Double-edged cojones.
I think it's perfect.
No suspense. Will Fuller's the winner of this one. I like his landing spot in Miami. He can be the wide receiver 1 there. I'm going with Will Fuller. Will Fuller, you are a champion. 4-2.
Oh, look. They finished with their seeds.
What'd you say?
The same as the seed.
Hey, yeah, 4-2.
Whoa, no. Oh, man. And, guys, they're all wide receivers. Isn't that crazy?
What? They play the same
I thought you were
position.
going to tell me that.
Are you serious?
They play the same position.
All right, we got to move on, boys.
Yeah, Will Fuller is
Josh, I know what you meant. I'm just letting you know, even though I made the joke.
What was it?
I know what
yeah,
you
yeah.
meant, by the way. You meant receiver type, not position. Like,
I know you know what I meant, but it was still a good joke. So good job.
It was. Thanks. Well, Tim made the joke first. I just repackaged it.
Yeah.
I
I
was
like
going to let you have it since you haven't been here in a while. I love you.
That's so generous of you, Tim. Tim had the first vote last time. This is our best Will Ferrell movie bracket. Guys, if you're enjoying what we're doing so far and you're want to watch more of it or want to make sure you don't miss our future live streams, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at Front Yard Fantasy. You can also follow us on Twitch at Front Yard Fantasy. It means a ton to us, and you can check out all of our content, past live streams over there on those channels. We really appreciate it. JL, you have the first vote in the best Will Ferrell movie bracket. And our very first matchup is Anchorman against Bewitched.
Come on, that's not even close. Anchorman.
You're not going to give any credit to Bewitched right there?
Which
It
was
doesn't
fine,
deserve any.
but it's not even close to Anchorman.
Okay. Jay, where are you going? Or Josh? I did it again. Damn it. I keep wanting to skip you, Josh.
Josh, I won't skip you. I like you too much.
It's fine. It's fine. This is easy. It's Anchorman. Bewitched is a fine movie. Fine.
Anchorman 2-0. Now, Jay.
Bewitched is not a fine movie. It's Anchorman.
All right.
3-0.
Fair enough.
Anchorman. Eric.
Anchorman. I don't think I've even seen Bewitched. I've never even heard of it. I mean, I know the old show, but I didn't know there was another one.
Yeah.
The star. Yeah.
My first date ever was to the movie theater to see Bewitched in the 6th grade or in like the 4th grade, whenever it came out.
That
like
really makes me feel old.
Wait, is Stranger Than Fiction on this bracket?
No, it is
What
not.
the hell?
The album with JL. That was
That is a
fantastic
movie. Is
I
so
can
amazing.
add it, okay? We can take one out and add it, okay? If you really want to. We can get rid of
should.
Don't pull this Jimmy Neutron nonsense on me again. I swear to God.
Jimmy Neutron nonsense.
Okay, I'm voting Anchorman though. I choked on a Tootsie Roll while watching Bewitched. So frick that movie.
Yeah, frick that movie.
language. Yeah,
Simon,
frick
that
that
wasn't,
movie.
that wasn't a Tootsie Roll.
It was
Yeah,
a
it's-
Tootsie Roll.
What?
I bought Tootsie Roll. Tim,
God.
Anchorman or
God.
Bewitched?
Oh God.
Yeah, it's Anchorman, and also I agree with Cooper Doodle. Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's a great name.
Cooter Doodle says
Absolutely.
this is easy Anchorman all
Cooter's
day
the best.
long.
Thank you.
Oh,
Eagle
yeah.
Dan says just put Anchorman as the winner. Show over. And Sully said, "Holy hell, that made me feel old, Simon. I
me too.
am
6 years old.
sorry."
It made me
Me
feel
too.
old. How
And
old are you?
JQ's too says Stranger
Get
Than
the
Fiction
hell
is
outta here,
no
Jordan.
bueno.
Get out of here. It's
That's
so
a terrible
good.
take.
It's a little
It's
weird.
good.
It's a little weird.
It's not his normal
Hey-o.
type of movie.
Oof.
But it's
God.
amazing.
They're gonna Tootsie Roll
It
so
was.
today. I was like 9, dude.
Exactly.
Gross.
Okay,
Gross.
next up, we've got a more interesting matchup. And John Luke, you have the first vote on this one? Or did you? I'm Ron Burgundy.
Wait, he's in Wedding Crashers?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
the meatloaf. What's his name? Is Chaz or something like that, right?
It's
Chaz.
interesting because he's Chad Michaels in Blaze of Glory. Wow.
What's his?
Uh,
It's something weird.
Cooter Doodle says Elf and Anchorman will be
Looking it
final
up.
2.
That's fair.
Wait,
That's
Bill,
fair.
did you go first on the last one? Or did
Yeah.
Tim go first?
I went first. So Josh.
Josh, you're up first. Blades of Glory or Wedding Crashers?
I was looking up what his name was in Wedding Crashers, but the answer is Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers, 1-0.
All right, guys.
Jay, where are you going?
And it was Chaz in Wedding Crashers. I just looked that up. So
Thank
I
you.
am
I was
going
just typing
to
it
go Blades of Glory, and not because I think Wedding Crashers is a better movie, but I don't think Wedding Crashers is a Will Ferrell movie. He's got the great cameo at the end, but that's
fair enough.
That's my logic.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Eric, where are you going with this one? It is 1-1.
Jay's point's valid. It almost swayed me for Blades of Glory, but I can't turn down Wedding Crashers. And he does have a good role, albeit a small one.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with Jay. Not necessarily why I'm voting Blades of Glory. I just like Blades of Glory. I think
it's an underrated movie.
It's so funny.
So
it is.
So
it is underrated.
I'm voting Blades of Glory. Tim, where are you going with this?
Blades of Glory as well. Wedding Crashers is not a Will Ferrell movie in my mind. Great movie.
In jail, are you giving it to Blades of Glory or are you throwing it to the audience?
Blades of Glory, baby. So good.
Blades of Glory with the win. Sorry, Wedding Crashers.
What happened to that guy who plays opposite of him in Blades of Glory?
John Peter?
Yeah. He was
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite too, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
and he's the twin. He's got
Benchwarmers. Yeah, Benchwarmers. Thank you. God, Josh, you're like in my head right now. That's exactly what I was thinking. Benchwarmers.
I got you, Joe.
What was that?
Sully says, I'm about to freak out. Right, because he said best 8 feet ever about Wedding Crashers, and we just got rid of it. But we've got Talladega
I
Nights.
love Wedding Crashers.
Don't blame me. Don't blame Jay and I.
I just don't think it's Will Ferrell movie.
Eric and I. Don't blame Eric and I.
You can blame them too if you want. They didn't convince me enough.
Sean says Will Ferrell's cameo role in Eastbound and Down is amazing.
That's not a movie, but it is the best. Look at the outtakes for Eastbound and Down. Will Ferrell, if you haven't seen them, it's the most hilarious outtakes I've ever seen in my life. I've seen them like 10 times.
Never seen it. Jay, are you going Talladega Nights or A Night at the Roxbury in this 5-12 matchup?
Yes, Ashley Schaefer.
Jay,
it's you, dog.
Me? Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
thought you said JL. I'm sitting here waiting for my turn. A Night at the Roxbury is a classic, but Talladega Nights is one of my favorite movies of all time. There's so many quotable moments in that. That's just, there's no question it's Talladega Nights. No 5-12 upset here.
Okay, Eric, where are you going with this?
I'm going with Night at the Roxbury.
Then you bake it.
I think Night at the Roxbury is pretty underseated here. It is a classic, but it maybe suffers from being one of the older movies on this list. I mean, you guys were like 3 when this came out, so
Yeah, and it's impossible
Not
to
me,
watch
not with
movies
these-
when
not
you're
these young
older that
bucks.
came out. I've only watched movies that came out when I was the appropriate age to watch them when they came out. So
exactly.
I've never seen this.
Citizen Kane,
Night at the
never heard of
Roxbury.
him.
Okay, I have tried to watch Citizen Kane like 3 times and I have fallen asleep every single time.
Damn youngin.
I can't make it to the end. Z2 says shake and bake. So where are you going, Eric? The classic or Talladega Nights?
I said my percent. I was
He
going
called
with
it-
classic.
A Night at the Roxbury?
Yeah, let's do it.
1-1. Keep going, Josh. I was gonna let you keep on singing.
don't hurt me. I can't do it. My neck is getting weak.
My neck is getting weak.
All of a sudden, you see Josh just like dangling. I'm going Talladega Nights. For me, that movie's hilarious. Tim,
Be on you like a spider monkey.
If you ain't first, you're last. Talladega Nights all day.
JL.
I just want to point out that Night at the Roxbury has 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. Talladega Nights is 71%. It's clear Talladega Nights.
4-1. Talladega Nights. Josh, what about you? Are you piling on, or are you giving another vote to Night at the Roxbury?
I like Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights.
I love both these. I
Talladega
love both
Nights.
these movies. I really do
Talladega.
love both these movies. But it's Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights 5-1. And Anthony has requested that you never do that again, Josh.
I just did.
Tim,
What is love?
I know you have passionate
is-
opinions about this one.
Oh,
This
But-
is probably the strongest 4 seed I have ever seen in my life. This movie is an iconic movie. What is this? A Center for Ants? It's
Center for
Zoolander
Ants?
by a mile.
you were quoting Ben Stiller,
Eric-
though. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
I know. I feel like I'm taking crazy
messing around
pills.
with you.
Eric, you've got the first vote in this one. Is it Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues, or Zoolander?
I'm just going with Tim said. Anchorman 2 can't live up to the hype of Anchorman 1. Zoolander, great movie. Let's do it. Also, comment on JL's previous thing. You got to always go with the audience score on movies because none of us are smart enough to go with the critics. Audience gave Night at the Roxbury a 69% compared to only 73%.
Hey, Eric, good job. Doing
9% is
investigative
also
work. Yes.
As I say, now that I actually clicked into it, not just looked at it on Google,
the other guys.
it is out of 54 reviews, so sampling size is weak.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's got to have 600 at least. Sean says is the other guy's on here. It is on here, so no worries. That movie is on
Thank
here.
God.
But not Stranger Than Fiction, so this bracket is bumped.
Yes.
JL finds something
so
wrong
much
with
better than
every
Stranger
single
Appreciation.
bracket.
It's
Simon,
my
I
thing.
appreciate the work you do with the brackets. I'm not going to hate on you like JL does.
Hey Jay, you're fired.
Says Fitzpatrick's
We'll see, guys.
Cajones
It's
edit
been
dropped
fun.
in the Discord. So we've got, I'm a little nervous to look at that edit.
Yeah, me too.
Jay has left. Who voted first there?
Jay
Eric
has
voted
left.
first.
I voted first.
Tim, you didn't vote first. Eric
I
voted
did vote first.
He did
said I
technically.
was-
Then I took his vote, and then
Well,
Jay,
Tim
come back.
came
We
in
miss you.
hot.
Okay, we'll go ahead and
stuff.
lock in Tim's vote. But I believe it was Eric's turn to go first. I'm also voting Zoolander. 3-0. And now, JL, it is your turn.
All right, I'm back. I couldn't figure out how to start my camera back. So
Oh, now we got to do this whole swap around. There you go. It's me,
Yeah.
Anchorman, baby.
Anchorman 2 over Zoolander.
Yeah.
All right,
I just had to double check. That was insane. Josh?
That was insane. No, yeah, I am going with Zoolander. And if you want a good Will Ferrell quote, it's like Hansel. So hot right now, Hansel.
So
right?
hot right now.
You got to do the voice, Josh.
Yeah.
Jay, what about you?
I wasn't that committed.
I'm going to make some enemies with this take, but I think Zoolander is extremely overrated and is not that funny of a movie. Anchorman 2 was
It's
nowhere
ridiculous.
near what Anchorman 1 was, but I would vote for Anchorman 2.
Wow. Yeah.
You and JL can go watch Anchorman 2 together in the
Maybe
bottom
we
of
will,
the
Simon.
barrel.
Maybe we will.
Up next, we've got the 3 seed, the other guys versus the 14 seed Superstar. And I have the first vote. And guys, you might. It is Superstar.
Here it comes. Here it
Superstar
comes.
is one of my. It might be my favorite Will Ferrell movie. It is
But
so.
you were only 5 when that
unbelievably-
came out.
And I watched
you
Mary
can't
Catherine
vote it.
Gallagher make out with a tree over and over again when I was 5. It probably affected my psyche.
Yeah.
But that movie is just like laugh out loud hilarious the entire time you're watching it. I have to go with Superstar over the other guys. Timothy.
Jimothy.
It's the other guys for me. That movie is just so underratedly funny. Give me a desk pop.
So good.
Jay Fuse already calling the next round matchup. Said semi-pro and old school is a really tough matchup.
Semi-pro is really underrated.
Don't get ahead of yourself,
Superstar
sir. We're
not.
here.
Anthony says other guys is better than Superstar. Get the fudge out of here. JL, where are you going? The other guys or Superstar?
I'm with Anthony Leon on this one. Give me other guys.
Josh, are you going the other guys or Superstar?
Other guys is so freaking good. People have already put so many good quotes about it. And aim for the bushes. Bushes Z2. That part in the other guys.
Careful
Man, the
there.
first time I saw that, I cracked up. And they're just like, oh my
What do you think they
god.
were doing? Were they trying to get to the bushes?
There weren't any. There was nothing. There was no bushes.
Aim for the butches.
Sean says not a big Molly Shannon fan or whatever her name is. The other guy's hand down. The other guys is so underrated. Superstar is underrated. But you're going other guys, Josh?
Yes.
Okay. And Jay, are you going other guys or Superstar?
Gonna have to go other guys. Although I don't think it's one of Will Ferrell's best. I'm just not a huge fan of Superstar.
That didn't go how you planned, did it, Simon?
It does 14 versus 3. It went exactly as I thought it would. But I wanted a different-
It was another quote from the other guys, you bozo.
Okay. Sorry.
I
I'm
didn't
not
pick
an
up on
other
that,
guys
actually.
expert. Eric,
should
where are
be.
you going? The other guys or Superstar?
I'm going with the other guys all above me, who all picked the other guys.
I hate you.
I see
That
what
was
you
a
did
good
there. I like it.
5-1. The other guys advances over Superstar, and what is really a tragedy. Oh wait, no, he wasn't. He was looking ahead of the next match. We've got semi-pro versus old school, and Tim, you have the first vote on this one. This is the 6 seed versus the 11 seed.
These are both really, really good movies. I'm gonna go with Old School just because You're My Boy Blue is just iconic, and I have to. Semi-Pro is so good though. Very underrated movie.
John Luke.
This one sucks.
This one sucks.
This one sucks.
Love that.
I hate this one. I'm going.
I heard like a
Semi-Pro.
little bit of lumpy space princess the first time you said this
Oh
one
my
sucked.
god. This one
Semi-Pro.
sucks.
Both these movies are very good, but it's old school, no doubt.
Old School and
Yeah, my
Jay.
boy Blue.
It is very tough because I do like Semi-Pro. Although when I saw it in theaters, I was like, "This is terrible," but it's one of those every time you watch it, it gets funnier. So
Yeah,
I do
actually,
like Semi-Pro, but it's got to be Old School.
Yeah.
You my boy
Old
Blue.
School.
Sorry.
We're
I
going
had the
straight
same
into the
experience.
quad.
Hey, by the way, I had the same experience with Semi-Pro. I saw it in movie theaters, didn't love it, and now every time I watch it, I like it more. So
Z2 says Jackie Moon doesn't lose, and Anthony Leone says we're going streaking. I didn't do it right. They got Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Eric,
the
where are you
guys
going?
who are here
Semi-Pro
working on
or
my
Old
kitchen
School?
probably think I'm crazy screaming.
Yeah.
at you.
yeah, probably.
No, I'm sure they've
Going
seen
old school. It's not close for me.
Well, I'm gonna go Semi-Pro. It's super close for me, but I like Semi-Pro a little bit. If I had to throw one of them on right now, it would be that movie. Up next, we've got Elf versus the Lego Movie. And JL, you've got the first vote.
It's Elf. Come on. What are we doing here? Why is Elf a 7 seed?
I just went. There was a ranking that I found. I think the Rolling Stones did it.
The
But
band?
Wow.
yeah,
I didn't realize that Mick Jagger loves.
This
Will
was
Ferrell
actually
movies.
Mick Jagger's personal Will Ferrell movie ranking.
Legends recognize legends, I guess.
Josh, are you going with Elf or the Lego Movie?
I love both these movies. I just said this last time, but it's Elf. It's Elf. It's Elf. Classic.
It's Elf.
Classic.
Okay,
Yeah. Don't be a cotton-headed mini muggins. Go with Elf.
Elf up 3-0, and Eric.
Questioning whether Simon hates Christmas with this seating, and I'm going with Elf.
I didn't decide the
Eric.
seating.
I'm
That's
gonna
what you
tweet
always
this
say.
out.
The,
Yeah.
the best way to spread Christmas cheer is
Grammy winner.
say it loud for
The
all
Rolling
to hear.
Stones.
Something like that.
Sing it loud for all to hear.
Sing
Get
it loud.
right.
Ah, come on. I should have looked it up before I said it.
It's a shame that the Lego Movie is up against Elf in the first round.
Lego Movie's a
because
great movie.
It's a great movie, and Will Ferrell is actually really funny in it.
He
but
is.
I still have to go with Elf. Like, sorry, Lego Movie, you're going up against a behemoth there.
Yeah,
Tim,
yeah.
I can't wait to piss everybody off for the rest of this bracket, but I think Elf is wildly overrated as a Christmas movie.
Oh god.
Get him out of here.
Lego,
Get him
I
out
think
of
is a
here.
better movie
God.
than Elf.
Get him out of here.
Oh,
Classic
God.
chaos.
Man, look at all the
God.
animation they had to do for the Lego movies. Absolutely
Uh-uh.
mind-boggling. That movie is so funny. I would pee my pants watching that movie over peeing my pants watching Elf, and that's how I have to rate it this time.
Did you see the snowman in Elf? That was animation.
Yeah.
or the narwhal.
Or the
Did you
snowball?
see?
When
Did
he's
you
throwing the
see?
snowball?
Did you see the Lego movie?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's an incredible movie.
It
Did you
it
know
is
how much of
fantastic.
that was animated?
Is he even in it?
All
Or
of
is it
it.
just his
And
voice?
he's the bad guy, you dingling.
And he's the dad.
Is he
That's
in it,
actually a
or
pretty
is it just
heartwarming
his
moment.
voice?
He's in it, physically in it.
Oh, okay.
Remember when he has
That's
a
why
heartwarming moment with the
he's in here.
son
But
at the end of the movie? You bozo.
Tim,
Did you
Peter
head
wants to
check?
know who voted for Lego over Elf. Tim,
I
raise your
did.
hand.
And I'll do it
Tim-
again.
Tin Cajones up there.
I'll do it again.
This man voted for Lego over Elf. It's
Tim
the headband.
Minshew.
It cuts off circulation to his brain. And so he Z2 says Step Brothers 6-0 incoming, only because Brady's not voting, because apparently Kicking and Screaming is his favorite Will Ferrell movie of all time. But Josh, you've got the first vote. Are you
Josh
there?
is dead.
I'm
He
here.
broke his neck doing the what's it
Guys,
called?
we gotta pick up the pace a little bit though, because we are running out of time. Kicking and Screaming or Step Brothers?
Step Brothers.
You said that like you almost said Kicking and Screaming.
I-
Jay?
I-
What the hell?
I almost did.
Why? It's not even
Yeah,
close.
it's very close.
It's not even close. It's Step Brothers.
Eric?
I think
Add,
Jay Fuse
add
summed it
another
up for
plus.
me.
Just add another plus. Just add another.
Step Brothers, yeah, and same for me, 4-0. Tim, Step Brothers are Kicking and Screaming.
The answer is Step Brothers, but I'm going to give one to Kicking and Screaming for Brady. Gotcha.
Okay.
Thanks, Brady. Yeah, do it for Brady.
Yeah.
JL?
Catalina wine mixer, baby. Step Brothers.
Pow!
5
Catalina
to 1.
wine mixer.
And we are on to the second round. And our first matchup of the second round is Anchorman versus Blades of Glory. I think Jay has the first vote.
Yes.
Yep. Jay, Anchorman or Blades of Glory?
I saw Anchorman 4 times in theaters, so it's easy for me. It's Anchorman.
I thought you were going to say Blades of Glory and throw us off.
Eric, are you going Anchorman or Blades of Glory?
I'm going to say something that'll be very unpopular. I've actually never seen Blades of Glory, so I have to pick
Cooter gets
Anchorman.
it.
I thought I was about to say you'd never seen Anchorman, and I was like,
Yeah.
you're a maniac.
I think I say the toilet store at least times a day.
You know,
Like,
it's really tapered off in the last few years, but there was a while there in college where it was
Just nuts.
like the response to everything.
it's a funny joke. So, Anchorman, you get the nod there. Tim
Yeah, it's Anchorman.
and John Luke
Brick, where'd you get that grenade? I don't know. It's Anchorman. Come on.
and Josh. Are you
I love Lamp. Let's go Anchorman.
I love Lamp.
6-0 sweep for Anchorman. Up next, we've got Talladega Nights versus Zoolander. And Eric, you've got the first vote. Cooter Doodle says, "What a blessing." Never seen Blades of Glory. It's such a
Not to brag, but I've never seen Blades of Glory.
I didn't
wish
say that. I was kind of embarrassed that I haven't seen it.
You should just be flexing that all over the place. That should be a
Such a
fun
flex.
fact. Like if you ever start a new job, you can be like, just so you know, never seen Blades of
Never
Glory.
seen Blades
So
of Glory.
funny.
Two
You're
truths and
hired.
a lie. That's all.
You're hired.
That can be your, Eric, you've got the first vote on this one. Talladega Nights or Zoolander?
Just so you know, I've never seen Talladega Nights. Just kidding. I have.
Oh
I'm
my
choosing
God.
Talladega Nights.
This one's actually really close for me, but I think it's got to be Zoolander. Zoolander's so funny.
Wow.
I think I do
Shane,
like
poor Shane.
Blue Steel at least once a week, just like make it exactly. But I'm going Zoolander. Just not that was a really good Blue Steel. Anthony says if Step
Went
Brothers
too
doesn't
hard.
win, I'm teabagging FYF subscribe button. But then you
I
might
know.
subscribe and unsubscribe. Unless you're Ryan
Just-
Fitzpatrick, you would subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe,
Yeah.
subscribe, subscribe if they
times.
one by one hit it.
Yeah.
Tim, are you going Talladega Nights or Zoolander?
Oh, it's Zoolander, no question.
Zoolander up 2-1. Jim,
Magnum.
What's happening? It's Talladega Nights. Come on.
whatever. Josh,
It's Zoolander.
What?
3-2 for Zoolander. Jay, where are you going?
He's
I don't know
going
what to do with my
Talladega.
hands. It's Talladega Nights, and it's not
Yeah,
even
he already
close.
said. He said Zoolander's overrated.
Come on.
Guess what? Guess what,
score-
boys?
All
and
right,
girls?
audience.
We have one vote in the audience, boys.
We have one vote in the crowd. We'll give it
Only
20
one vote?
seconds.
Only one
Jay
vote?
Fusco has voted for Zoolander. If you guys think
Cooter,
or whichever
come on.
movie you guys think
Don't
should
let me
move
down.
on, throw it in the chat. Otherwise,
Cooter.
Zoolander is moving on to the next round.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
He needs one
There we
more
go.
vote. Cooter said Talladega. White said Talladega. Zoolander had the lead.
What is
Oh,
that?
I was gonna go vote in the chat, but I didn't get there in time. So
Just hear us
Talladega
screaming.
Nights by the audience
Yeah.
tiebreaker
It is,
sweeps in and
yeah.
knocks out
Okay.
Zoolander.
Fair enough.
I'm
Fair enough.
Go.
unsubscribing from the audience.
the best way to play
He said,
simple.
let's
Yes.
That was good.
go.
That was good. That
And
was
Anthony
good.
said
Get outta
Talladega
here,
Nights as
Zoolander.
well. Jay Fused, I know we tried. We were
Damn
so
it.
close to.
Damn it.
We've got the other guys versus Old School, and I've got the first vote here. I'm resentful that the other guys knocked out Superstar, and Old School is a great movie. I'm going Old School. Tim,
The other guys is so funny. I have to go with the other guys. So good.
1-1. JL.
Other guys.
Okay, 2-1. Other guys. Joshua. Jeffua.
By far the closest one yet, and I might have already said that, but these two, they're so super close in my mind. But it's the other guys.
Super close. The other guys. 3-1. Jay, where are you going?
It's Old School for me. Other guys was okay, but Old School's a classic.
Eric, are you forcing the second tie in a row, or are you voting for the other guys and ending this matchup? Cooter Doodle says, "What is happening?" Old School Easy.
I
Other
love
guys-
Old School, but both of these movies I absolutely love. They're two of my favorites.
You didn't catch
Eric,
that.
where are
did
you
Sam?
going? Sorry, I
didn't
can't.
catch that,
I
huh?
didn't see you. No, I didn't see you.
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Oh, it's happening again. It's happening
my
again.
God.
The audience.
The other guys.
I'm
It is
prepared.
3-3.
I'm prepared this time.
We've got a vote from
Audience.
Cooter Doodle, Old School. Dan says other guys. It's 1-1. Anthony
Anthony
says
says
other
other
guys.
guys.
So it's 2. Jay, your vote
Jay,
doesn't count
get outta
again.
here.
What? No,
No,
show it. Show it on the
you-
screen.
Other
No.
guys.
Other guys.
No.
Other guys. It is
It's
3
looking
to
like
1.
other guys.
Other guys.
No,
I love-
Cooter Doodle changed his vote. Did you see that? He
She
changed
changed
his
her
vote.
vote?
She's old school.
Yeah, he did.
Old school. Old
She
school.
said,
old
she said,
school,
I
old
meant
school.
old
I
school.
can't
I'm so
answer
hype
it,
and flustered.
JV says he can't answer. It hurts. Well, if those are all the answers, it looks like other guys is up 3 to 1. I don't want to
It's
end
such a
this,
good
but
movie.
Do it.
What happens
Do
if
it.
an audience
Push the
tie? What
button.
do we do then?
Smash that subscribe.
Then
We
we
fight to the
shut the
death.
stream.
the other guys moves on. I hate that. I'm so upset.
Yes.
Old school has lost to the other guys thanks to the audience vote. Cooter says, "Wow, I'm disgusted." Welcome to
Me too,
bracket.
Cooter.
I
Me
leave.
too,
I leave
Cooter.
brackets just pissed every time.
Every
So
single
mad at
I
the
do too.
disrespect that these jabronis throw at
This
whatever
and
we're
tears.
voting on.
This and tears
At
makes
string
me so
cheese,
mad.
especially.
Okay,
String
we've got
cheese, yeah.
Elf versus Step Brothers. Tim, you've got the first vote. I know where you're going. You already spread your Elf hate.
Yeah, but you know, I'm the biggest fan of Christmas in this entire thing. So when I say it, it's true. And Step Brothers is also iconic. All right. It's
Oh, I
Step
thought you were
Brothers.
going to go the other way.
No, God, no. God,
Step
no. This is
Brothers.
pure spite.
Okay, Step Brothers. John Luke, Step Brothers or Elf?
It's Elf for me.
Elf, 1 to 1. Josh,
Tim, for you to assume you're the biggest Christmas guy here is kind of just
Rude.
How many Christmas
cringeworthy,
playlists do you
you know?
have?
Like,
How many Christmas
it's-
playlists do you have?
That's the
How many
metric.
Christmas what?
That's the metric of
Playlist.
Christmas love.
Playlists?
I start listening to Christmas music at 12:01 after
All right,
Halloween.
you win then. But it's Step Brothers.
Z2 says the stream is a prison.
That's the beauty of our show is that you don't want to be here, but you can't turn it off.
Okay, 2 to 1 Step Brothers. Jay, where are you going? Step Brothers or Elf?
I have no idea. These are two of my favorite movies. I've seen Step Brothers a million times. I've seen Elf a million times. We watch Elf every year. We're putting our ornaments on the Christmas tree. Step Brothers by that much.
Yeah.
3 to 1 Step Brothers. Eric, where are you going? Are you ending Elf's dreams or are you
Garbage.
carrying it to the last vote?
I'm stressed right now, guys. So I love Christmas. I love Elf. It is kind of overhyped, though.
No.
Too
don't
much
do it.
overhyped.
There it is.
So I'm gonna kill Christmas for just for this day.
No.
Get Christmas out of
Step
here.
Brothers.
Step
Tim
Brothers
Harvey.
is another vote. My vote doesn't matter, but I've just seen Elf is one of those
Your
movies
vote
I
never
put on
matters.
once a year, and I love watching Elf, so I'm going to vote for Elf in that one. We are down to
Smart,
our
beautiful
final
man.
4 movies. It is Anchorman versus Talladega Nights
All
in one
great movies.
semifinal, and Step Brothers versus the other guys.
Should be
in the
old
other
school there, but-
semifinal.
I
I
love
agree.
it.
Old school should be there.
Be Zoolander here.
JL, I agree with that too. Everything I agree with is wrong. John Luke,
Pretty
you've
much.
got the first vote here. Z2 says Jay reminds me of a 90s TV dad.
I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it.
Is that good? Is that bad? Like, am I
think
bad
bad.
or
90s
something?
Wow.
TV dads were always very lovable, you know?
Oh, Josh, I love you too.
Yeah. I love you too, man.
John Luke,
Let's
where are you
talk,
going?
let's talk after
Another-
the stream, you know?
Another good movie. Yeah, shoot.
Anchorman.
1 vote for Anchorman. Josh, where are you going?
Anchorman.
Jay?
Anchorman.
3-0 for Anchorman. Eric, are you ending Talladega Nights dreams earlier, or are you going to throw him a vote?
They're just calling me the Ender today. I'm ending it. Ending it.
Oh, Eric the Ender.
I do think
gotta-
Talladega Nights struggles here because Anchorman was first. Like that's just it set the standard,
Yeah.
right? Like you
Yeah,
can't.
it's
No,
just
if you're not
hard.
first, you're last.
That's
Oh.
true. Exactly.
They
So
said
taking
it
that quote.
So I guess
From Talladega
Talladega's last.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to be Anchorman for me as well. Tim?
Yeah, bring out the brooms, baby. Sweep.
It's
Wow.
a sweep. Anchorman
Bring
sweeps
out
Talladega
the-
Nights. And now we've got the other guys versus Step Brothers. And Josh, you have the first vote.
The Other Guys is a better movie, guys. Just so you all know, The Other Guys is a better movie than Step. I'm going with The Other Guys. I'm gonna just lock it in.
Josh,
The Other Guys.
It's
Jay?
a better movie. It is. It's just
not
better done.
even close.
Sorry, I
Step
love Step
Brothers
Brothers.
Step Brothers is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Other Guys is meh. It's got some funny moments, but Step Brothers by a mile.
All right.
Cooter
You have
Doodle
to call me
says
Dragon from
Step
now on.
Brothers. My uncle called my sister's ex-boyfriend Dragon and refused to refer to him by anything other than Dragon every time he came over. Eric, are you going The Other Guys or Step Brothers?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, 2-1. I am also going to vote for Step Brothers. The Other Guys can lick my balls.
Shut your mouth.
Ew.
I only said it because there's balls in Step Brothers, so we're
I
allowed
hope
to
you-
say
I
it
hope
when
your
we're talking
grandma
about
said
Step
There
Brothers.
are
watching the
straight up
streams.
balls in Step Brothers.
You think those
Yeah.
are
Right.
real balls or prosthetic balls?
I've
There's
thought
white
about that.
dog crap.
I think there probably is real balls.
That's hilarious.
I think
I
they
think
used
that's
Ryan
extra funny.
Fitzpatrick.
2 of his extras.
2 spares.
Dan said
circle.
Other Guys, and Cooter said, Dan, get out of
Get
here.
out of here, Dan.
Dave, you
Our
said, what's
podcast
up,
is
Kev?
over if you think Other Guys is better than Step Brothers.
We got a bird up from Kev.
It's a better movie.
Whose vote is it?
I don't.
Tim?
I think it's me. I'm
Tim, what's your
going The Other Guys.
Really?
But
Tim?
Dragons, you said Dragons beat everything, and
I don't even
Dragon
wanna
is in
win.
Step Brothers.
That's
The Other
John
Guys.
Luke? John Luke, are you tying this up and sending it to the audience, or are you ending The Other Guy's life?
Well, I just want to mention here the Other Guys has 60% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Step Brothers has 69%. Nice, let's do
Nice.
it.
Nice.
Step Brothers.
Dang it.
Step
What did the Other Guys have?
Back to the
4-2.
top of the friend
60.
power rankings, Jo.
I was
Guys,
gonna
I
go
think-
with Step Brothers either way, but
I think this is the first time ever we've done a bracket and ended with the 1 and 2 seed in the
This
finals.
is the
Usually-
right.
these are two are it feels right. Elf should be in here, but that's okay.
No, it shouldn't. No.
Cooter said, why am I so invested in this?
I ask myself that every day. I'm on this damn show.
Eric is gone. That was too much for him. He's out of here. Dan says, Anchorman, sweep.
JL, I'm not dealing with your bullshit anymore. You I just looked at the Rotten Tomatoes stuff. You used the critics rankings last time you looked at it.
No, he told me to
Audience
use
rankings?
audience score. He told
That
me to
is
use audience.
bullshit. That is bullshit.
Eric,
all
did you
right?
not? Eric,
No,
hold on. Eric.
No.
I am so scared right now.
Eric, did you not tell me to use the audience score?
You're not even gonna mention that. You're just gonna be like, "Well, I looked up the Rotten Tomatoes rankings now."
He
and,
told me to use the
sorry.
audience score. What do you want me to do?
Josh is like the
Josh,
nicest guy in the history of guys, and he's out here screaming at JL over here over Will
jail.
Ferrell
The
movie.
other guys.
In Jail's defense,
Jails.
how fantasy analysts work is you find stats that tell the narrative that you want to be
You
told,
want to,
and then you
yeah,
post them.
come on.
So Jail's
Those
just flexing his analyst muscles by just picking the stats.
Why
that
are
shows-
we yelling?
Loud
What are we
noises.
yelling about?
I can almost guarantee that Jail's stats are just numbers on a sticky note.
I love Wham.
Rotten Tomato.
Did Eric just dip? Is he gone? Jay, you've got the first vote for this one. Anchorman or Step Brothers in the finale. What is the best Will Ferrell movie objectively, according to science?
So I saved this hoping that Anchorman would make it to the finals. I don't know if it's going to show up, but in college, I was Ron Burgundy for Halloween one year, and I've got a glass of scotches there as well. So it is easily
I'm Ron
Anchorman. Anchorman is my favorite movie of all time. So
Brick
That
killed the
was-
guy.
yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that, Brick. You might want to lay low for a while. You have family you can stay with. I can go.
D2 says Jail and Josh need to recreate the fight in the yard scene from Step Brothers.
I would love that.
We're out.
I'm gonna beat the out of you with a bag full of soap, a pillowcase full of soap.
Sean wants us to do an SNL cast member movie. That would be like an 800 movie bracket.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
next time we just do like Adam Sandler movies. But I
It'll
feel
be
like that
like
one,
an 8-hour stream.
just Adam Sandler movies. Yeah, we're gonna do a 24-hour streamathon where we go through a bracket of every Adam Sandler movie ever made.
Josh,
If Pixels doesn't win, I'm never coming back on.
50 First Dates is the one seed.
I heard my
Eric,
name.
Are you going Anchorman or Step Brothers here?
Well, first of all, I'm out of breath. I had to run down 3 flights of stairs because I had a delivery. That's why I panicked and then took
Wait,
my headphones.
Eric, you missed
Then
it.
took my headphones, but then my headphones disconnected, so you might have been hearing feedback, and it all went to hell.
It makes so much sense.
Eric,
Anyway.
we need you to weigh in because Josh was disparaging me for using the audience score after you specifically told me to use the audience score.
Ooh, what was
I've never
it? Step
seen
Brothers
that
and what?
side of Josh.
Step Brothers
I am
and other
afraid.
guys.
Oh, yeah, you got to use the audience score, man.
There you go.
More
Bingo
reliable
bango.
indicator.
Suck it, Jeff.
All right, I'm gonna go Anchorman. But as I said, the critic score, that's like the movie score. Like we're not movies. We don't know enough about movies to like critique
Speak for
them that way.
yourself.
Like we
I
just
am
like
a movie
entertainment.
connoisseur.
Connoisseur. Dinosaur.
I've nothing but the finest taste in movies. Tangled, The History of Future Folk, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. What else do you need?
They're all the same to me, like Skittles and lobster.
In college, I shipped Tim when he was on co-op in Cincinnati a full life-size cardboard cutout of Ron Burgundy,
Oh my
and
God, I
that
remember
thing
that
caused
thing.
us nightmares multiple times.
I remember that in your apartment.
I have to vote. That is such like a critical memory, like in Inside Out. What are they called? Like the memories like shape who you are as a person. That's one of those for me. It's like just opening a door and Ron Burgundy wakes me up like first thing in the morning. It scared the shit out of me so many times. It's 3-0. Cooter Noodle she says, we don't know enough about movies. Ranks movies.
All right, let's be clear. I didn't say we don't know a lot. I said our judgments are very like cursory. They're surface level. They're surface level. We just like action. We like comedy. You know, critics don't get that. They're snobby.
Oh, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Okay, Tim, where are you going with this one? Anchorman or Step Brothers?
So the only regret I have about icing this one is that I'm not doing it in my Ron Burgundy underwear that you also got me. I have his like whitey tighties, except they're like the light blue that you say. I have a very important announcement. Everybody look at me. Cannonball! Anchorman. Easy.
Tim the Terminator.
Tim the Terminator.
Anchorman with another vote. My stream is lagging. Can you hear me?
Hello. Oh, you're real laggy.
So yeah, just go ahead, JL. What do you think?
All right, I'm going Anchorman.
I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Anchorman 5-0 and
It's Anchorman.
Josh.
It's Anchorman.
Anchorman with the full sweep, 6-0. Sorry, Step Brothers. Honestly, I didn't see Anchor. Oh my God, no one ever voted against Anchorman. Anchorman swept 6-0
Yes.
from beginning to end.
That's
I've
a first
never been more proud to be on the show than this moment right now.
Anthony says Anchorman unleashed conflict of interest. Vote doesn't count. Cooter is happy with that result. Hello. Anchorman, you have done what I thought was undoable. You made all 6 of us agree
Undoable.
4 times in a
I
row.
can't believe it.
Are you
That
proud of
means
me?
it
I didn't
happened
mess it
and
up
then
once.
wouldn't undoable be it
Yeah.
happened and then you couldn't undo it?
I might have done it if Zoolander was there.
That would
so.
be undoable.
We have to have Cooter on for the next brackets.
Cooter, we'll have to bring you on for brackets.
Seriously.
We can cater
Yeah.
to something that you have really strong opinions about. That way we can all yell. You know what I mean? It's only fun if you're
Yep.
angry.
Doodles.
So we'll make
Yeah.
sure it's something you got opinions on. Z2 says Anchorman equals in
It does.
Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Except Gonzaga is going to lose to Missouri in the round of 32. So
Doubt
suck
it.
on that. Eagle Dan says frame this bracket.
We frame them all.
We might honestly. I'm really proud of us. We just
This is a good
Anchorman went through 6-0 in every round
That's
to
the
win
first
this tournament.
time. First
I'm
I'm not sure it'll
We've-
ever happen again.
We
It
finally found
No.
something that
Not-
JL and I mostly agree on.
Jay
Like,
and
I don't
most-
have anything to say
Jay and
about
I never
That's a-
agree with myself.
it.
that's the first time that JL and I agree for the most part.
And
So,
Simon and I. Pretty much everyone and I.
Yeah,
I can
is
tell
that
you
on
guys
6-0?
that is true.
Anchorman needed to win, but I am upset that Old School got knocked out and that Superstar lost in the first round. I
Elf
think
shouldn't have
both
lost.
of those movies, and I'm pretty sure Old School knocked out Superstar. No, the other guys knocked out Superstar.
Yeah, it did.
Uh-oh.
There,
Yeah, great movie.
Simon.
It's a great
We
movie.
lose power again. He's doing this.
There it is.
Okay,
No,
guys.
no,
No,
with his hands.
guys, I think he was just posing. No?
What do I do with my hands?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, that's too close.
Well, that was a really fun game of brackets. Wouldn't you all agree? You know,
I would agree,
Anchorman,
Josh.
Best Will Fuller movie.
Best Will Fuller.
Oh my God, it's serendipity.
Will Fuller
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. You see what I did there? I didn't do it on purpose, but it works. It works. This is what happens when Simon leaves. We get real weird. Guys.
What is happening?
But
right.
I think if there's not any more questions, we're probably all done, huh?
Yes.
Bears can smell the menstruation.
They could smell
I
the
thought
menstruation.
I thought I saw an actual football comment though. That was something just on
Impossible. Impossible. I mean, we're talking about movies now. How could there be a
Simon
football
says
comment?
freeze. He rage quit. Yep.
Got upset about
Too mad.
Superstar.
So where was the
Sorry,
football question? Yeah, Deshaun. What was it? I think I did see what you were talking about, Tim. It was
They
something about.
signed Finley or something like that. Signed another quarterback.
Gotcha.
Tyrod. Here we go.
Yeah.
The Texans signed Tyrod, sorry, and now just trade for Ryan Finley. Sounds a lot like Watson is on the way out, if you ask me. It's possible.
Carolina.
I think it's probably more just
wind up in Carolina.
That'd be good. But I think they're just shoring up their depth. Would be my 2 cents.
I think their parents are the worst. Yeah. And it could happen. All right. So unless there's any more questions or anyone wants to say anything dumb, I think that's probably going to be it for us today. I do want to say something. We are live streaming every weekday. Yeah, you didn't expect that. You probably thought I was going to say Trey Makes Fantasy Fun, but we're here live streaming every weekday at 3:00. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope. Come find us. You can find us on Twitter at Front Yard FYF, and you can find these guys all on Twitter at the names that's listed right below their names. I'm not going to say all of them. Simon's at FYF Simon though. He's not here right now. So check it out.
Just us now.
So check it out.
Like flies.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for all joining.
Definitely a lot of fun.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Tim. You guys are the men.
Jay,
And
we'll be back
I
Monday.
don't know how to end the stream without
I got
it. Trading makes fantasy fun though. Remember,
This stream is never going to end. It's going on for the rest of the night.
Enjoy your weekends. Goodbye.
Got plenty of time.